return that I'm getting. When you get into an NFT project and you buy it at 0.5 ETH, right? And then you flip it for double that, right? You make 100%. Or do you want to make 10% levels? So it ain't nowhere near about what they floor price is or what the project go. It's just what you want to get from each project on a percentage, and then you can play a volume game. Well, if I do this 100 times, then I get 1,000%, right? So it's like, how much time can you afford? And then you got to look at what your knowledge can buy right now. Like, so if you get into NFT equation, infinite wealth strategies, the wealth standard options, right? Automatically, your value has went up. Now it's potential value because you have to put it into motion. It has to become kinetic, right? But then once you look at it, you say, okay, now that I have the NFT equation, that's another, it could be possibly another 100,000. It could be 10,000, depending on your level of execution, right? But if you look at your knowledge you have right now, you sitting by yourself at the crib, how much money can it make? I'm talking about in a vacuum, right? If I'm at home day one, February, it's February 3rd right now. So for the rest of February, based on the knowledge you have, I'm not saying somebody else paying you, work at a job, things of that nature. I'm talking about skill sets for assets, right? That I can take the knowledge I have right now in NFTs, and I can guarantee I can make $10,000 if I put my mind to it this month, right? Whether you can make 500, whether you can make 1,000, you got to start learning the power of evaluation. How do you evaluate your knowledge? How do you evaluate your net worth? And these are simple formulas that you can start creating. But each time you get another level of education, you get another level of evaluation. You understand me? Potential evaluation, but you have to put it into practice. So, Jared, since you've got into this space, how much you think that the knowledge that you've gained, right, over the last year of NFTs is now potentially worth?
Oh, millions, easily tens of millions of dollars, because I have that core understanding now. I have that core understanding, and now as opportunities continue to come as the space evolves, I'm gonna be right there and ready to grab them. And
Yeah.
we still in the infancy. We still in the infancy of this whole space. So getting in now will put you leagues and bounds ahead of people who might be already in the space, but don't even have a thorough understanding of what they're doing.
And I got a 6-figure portfolio in the NFT space, so I'm not just like I've sold 6 figures, I bought 6 figures. You understand me? I'm not just selling a course or talking about it. I'm living it. I'm in it. You understand me? Actually, right? I got what they call blue chip NFTs. I have several of them. I can sell and liquidate some right now, 20, 30, 40, $50,000, right? And then guess what I can do with that? Go buy me a real asset. So-called real asset. I can go buy me some acres of land right now. But why would I do that right now when I can double up on it? Then when I double up or triple up, then I'm gonna liquidate. Now my buying power has increased. When at first I could have just left that, I could have left that $2,800 sitting in the bank, but now it's turning into $28,000 on a World of Women project. I could have just left it sitting in the bank, losing value. But now, if I want to go trade it in right now, I can go buy me a few acres of land. But then that other person saying that, well, Keys, I don't know about the digital. I'm gonna do the real stuff, man. I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Your little money sitting in the bank ain't put no work for you. But that education that I got in this space, you understand me, over the last couple of years, is worth millions. Millions. Right? So please stop playing yourself and stop playing with yourself, man, and get in the game. You know what I'm talking about? What projects are you looking at right now? Do you know when that damn Invisible Friends dropping?
I don't know, but
Oh,
I'm
they
pretty
fan, man. I want to get. I want whitelist on that.
I know, I need to get on that. Most recently, what I'm looking at is Llamaverse. So
Okay.
there's an NFT influencer called NFT Llama, and I've been part of his community since he started towards the middle end of last year. And I mean that project because I got in on his Genesis collection, and I already like he'd be partnering with other projects and raffling off whitelist spots to his holders. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's how I've gotten some of these whitelist spots. He's been giving away money. He's been giving away all types of opportunities. So absolutely, when he launches this profile picture style project, I'm gonna be getting in on that for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So what are the different type of NFTs? I know you got the PFPs, right?
Hmm.
Give people a breakdown on some of the different type of NFT projects that you've noticed in this space.
So of course, right now we got the most popular, which is being those profile picture style projects, right? And those are like for example, my profile picture. That's a profile picture style project, usually based around some type of avatar, and they have all these different versions, like CryptoPunks, like the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Those are some
Yeah.
examples. We also have NFTs that function as voting rights inside of DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. So think of a typical business structure as a pyramid. It's hierarchical, right? Where there's someone at the top or a group of people at the top making all these decisions. But now as a DAO, it's more like a circle where the community of NFT holders have voting rights as far as what decisions are going to be made for that organization. So that's another way. People like to make fun of NFTs all the time, saying, oh, I can just screenshot them. Well, I like to see you use your screenshot to have a voting right inside of an organization. It doesn't work like that. You can't
Or
do
airdrop.
that. Right, airdrops, right?
I
For
know I done
example,
got 20K in airdrops. You understand me? Just from participating in these DAOs.
right. I got about $2,000 of an airdrop of an NFT just a couple days ago. Just a couple days ago, just for holding these other NFTs, they're gonna send me more for free. And then I can easily go and flip that, or I can hold on to it and sell it for more later on.
And the
But that's
screenshot can't do that, baby. Can't do that
exactly
because you got to verify it
that's
because
right.
it got to be on the blockchain and you got to own the data connected to whatever the
Hmm.
image it is. See, what you
That's
got to
right.
understand, this is a game of data, right?
Hmm.
When you tell me, it just comes with pixels, right?
Hmm.
So at the end of the day, it's like, you know, it's one thing to have the product image, but if you don't own the product, you understand me, then that's worthless, right? And
Hmm.
this is what a lot of people do. You can screenshot the image of a product, but that don't mean like you go screenshot this hat right here. Don't mean you own the hat,
Yeah.
right? The data on the back end is is like the real hat that you own. It's basically saying that no, that hat is in 19 Keys possession. This
Hmm.
is the real data, right? That I own this, that I actually have it in my possession, right? And the NFTs created a way where you can connect the image and the data together, right? To where it is transferable. So now, once I don't have it and I was to physically give this away to my brother Jared, right? That's essentially like a transfer on the blockchain. Because now the
Hmm.
19 Keys don't have it. It's not a double hat situation. Let's say it's only one. Now he has it and it's yours. And then there's data connected to that to say that it's yours. In real
Hmm.
life, that data, right, is collected by the sense that matter moves from one place to another. And once it moves, right, we live in a mathematical universe where that same information won't stay the same. It changes. This is the laws of the universe and how they react. So what we did is we just took that same principle and applied it to technology, right? The transferability of value, right? And money systems have always done this. This is a reason, like solving what they call the double money problem, to where you can't take the same dollar and spend it on two things the same way. No, it has to be broken down. Once you spend a dollar, that dollar is no longer here. It is in somebody else's hand. Now, this is easy to do with paper money because unless you counterfeit it, then of course you take something physical, and then that physical is now into somebody else's possession. And in the digital space, they did this with credit already, of course. We got PayPal, right? And all other financial tech sectors. And so now we've entered into a completely new space by taking the same idea of the IPO where you can own a .com, right? A piece of the internet. And now you can own more pieces of this digital space in the sense of non-fungible tokens, right? And so I can connect these things called smart contracts where I apply whatever rules that I want to in this contract and it automatically execute without a middleman. So it becomes an automated way for me to execute on contracts. So it's more than just profile pictures, right? Like Crypto Scores was the second, right, Ethereum project on the NFTs, and but they were the first to utilize intellectual property in aspects of their project, right? CryptoPunks was the first one to utilize profile pictures, and then it was Crypto Scores. But the difference is that you actually own the intellectual property of crypto scores while you actually own it. So that means that I can go take it and I can go make mugs, I can go make shirts, I can go make me a cartoon character with this intellectual property. So if I said that, look, I'm going to make these hats, and then I'm going to put them on a blockchain, and then you will get a little spinning figure of the hat, right? And then I say, you know what? Whoever owns these, you also now have the right to print up these hats as well and sell them, right? So then I'll be giving you, right, the commercial rights to it. And so that's what some of these projects do as well. It's like buying a business. You're buying a product that you can actually go and sell, right?
Exactly.
So it's like you got to think of these things in multiple ways. In Delaware, I believe it's Delaware. I want to say it's Delaware. I'm not sure. I might have it wrong. But it's like you can take a DAO, and a DAO is basically an LLC, right?
That's Wyoming.
Wyoming,
Wyoming.
yeah. In Wyoming, the DAO is a LLC. And the people can't own the land once they buy into the DAO, but they can have rights to it, which means that they can say what happens to it or what doesn't happen to it. So you can connect farm projects, mining projects, and a multitude of other different things that you want to in the utilization of NFTs, right? Because of the technology allows you to execute these smart contracts, right?
Absolutely.
Whatever we put in there, it will automatically execute in between those who have this contract. And so the beauty of it is beyond the surface value, but it's really getting into depth. And because so many people are doing profile picture projects, that you're looking at what the dominant and the masses are following and thinking that this is the whole value of the technology, and that's not the case.
Yeah.
Any organization, whether it's a ministry, whether it's a school, no matter who it is, can utilize NFTs in some sort of way to increase the effectiveness, right, of their industry.
Exactly. 'Cause at the core of NFTs, it's not about just artwork, right? It's also about proof of ownership and proof of authenticity. Now you can think to yourself, okay, what industries in the world can benefit from proof of ownership and proof of authenticity? The answer is everything. Every industry can benefit from something like that, as something as immutable as the blockchain, as set in stone. You can see the transaction and the history of it. So proof of authenticity and proof of ownership are two of the core values of this NFT technology.
Yeah. And I mean, shoot, verification itself creates value. Authenticity creates another layer of value for anything, right? Especially when you're talking about scarcity, right? Human beings operate at the fundamentals of economics of supply and demand, right? So once you have a low supply of something and you can verify that the low supply is owned by one holder or a few holders, right? And then there's 1,000 and 10,000 or 1,000,000 people that want that. That's an increase in price because of the demand, right? But you need to be able to verify that you're the real owner of it. Same thing with art. Artists can go take physical prints and they can connect NFTs to those physical prints. So therefore, the same way a signature works to say that, oh, I signed it on there, this can't be counterfeit, this is my real signature. The NFT is the signature for the art. So that when you walk into my house, no, I don't even have to own the original copy, but I got a copy of one of them the same way artists will say, I made one real one, but I made 10 copies that I actually signed, right? And it gives that intrinsic value at the same time. Like, it's so many different ways and use cases. Look at my brother gives a breakdown on all of this. And once you get this game, to be honest, you really be ready to start that same day. Once you dive into it, you get it. This is not something you got to wait next week. This is something you can start the moment that you understand it. So you want to get into understanding it as quick as possible. And you're talking about having comprehensive knowledge in this space. That's what this is. Get you some comprehensive knowledge. Look at the Kangaroo Heroes, man. I gave my brother Prince Donnell a small short consultation, man. Gave him the game. He flew with it. You understand me? And created a beautiful project with it, right? And really, I've done that for a lot of people behind the scenes, and you might not even realize that I'm probably responsible for thousands of projects that's on the blockchain right now, right? Just because of the information that I'm giving out, and then some bigger projects of people that I literally actually gave them consultations. I'm not unless they say it, I don't always say it. You understand me? Those who who got the game, they get a respect, you understand me, and they get a credit and get credit where it's due. You know what I'm talking about? But at the end of the day, it's like, I want to be responsible for, 75% of the culture getting into NFT space. And I'll let Jerry get the other 25%.
we getting into it. And hey, if you join IWS, you get some of my content as I was teaching inside of there anyway.
That's a fact. You understand me? He talking about the metaverse in there and anything and everything else. Listen, don't discount this digital real estate space. I know some people are like, man, you buy digital real estate. Listen, man. Yes, I am. Listen, man, I'm one of those people that lean into it. The moment you tell me you doing that, I'm going to say, hell yeah, why not you doing that? Because I'm going to give you a smart reason and a solution on exactly why I'm doing it. You know what I'm talking about? And it's purely simple. You know what I'm talking about? It's like if I can go in there, flip an asset class that goes towards my net worth, which increases my spending power, right, and my investing power and my net worth, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It just makes sense because diversification is the only true hedge against the market, especially this market.
Mm-hmm.
Diversification. If you're not diversified, then you are at risk.
Yeah.
And I don't care what class that you invest in, who you think you are, why you think you are. Are you talking about the top billionaires, whoever they are in the world, have to practice diversification. When they used to say, I don't like crypto, now they're like, nah, I'll be honest, I got some of my portfolio in crypto.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's the game. So don't play yourself. Somebody say, what about jury? Yeah, listen, man, I rock with the jury. I love the gold. But you got to be careful because don't be goofy like the rappers getting all them diamonds that ain't worth shit. You understand me? And don't go over crazy with the jewelry. Don't get me wrong. I see people jewelry all the time be looking good. It be shining, man. It be ice thunder. And I be like, damn, I want to get one of those. But then my principles tap into me and say, you know what? I don't need all that. Don't get me wrong. I got a bust down. At first, I got a regular Rolly. Then I threw it on there because I ain't gonna lie. I got caught up in the game. I wanted to stun a little bit, but I'm not doing that no more. I won't buy another bust down, and it's not because it won't look good. It's just because it don't hold the value. The gold go hold the value, right? I want to hold the value. That's my key for all of it. Even if I go buy me a car, if I go buy a sports car right now, they be like, well, Key's driving around in a sports car, blah, blah, blah. But I can flip that sports car. Right? Number one, with supply chain issues in the way that they are right now, used cars have went up in value a lot. Right? You can put them on Turo, right? You can drive with them, whatever it is. There's a bunch of things you can do now with it to turn what used to be a liability into an asset. So you drive it off the lot and that price decreases in value, but what you can do is turn that into an asset to get your money back, right? Tenfold. So now a car is a moneymaker. You understand me? In the experience economy, it's a shared economy now. We don't need to own things. We need to have access to them, right? So it's the same thing with every other class. You can now turn what used to be a liability into an asset. And that's your creative capacity is to think about how we go about doing this. You know what I'm talking about? So I appreciate that, Eric. You said I make hats look brand new. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you ain't seen no hat like this ain't that, man. This ain't what they put on. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, the crown, these are called the top crowns. So they're not called hats, man. They called top crowns, man. Top crowns will be available very soon. I appreciate y'all for tapping in.
And they're going to be available first for Crowns NFT holders, right?
That's a fact. Because right now I got a limited amount. And I'm putting so just to let y'all know, Crowns holders get exclusive access to everything first. And some of them, it will be only colorways and only things that's only for crown holders. You understand me? So understand that as well. Like, if you're not a crown holder, you just won't get access to certain things. I got people hitting me all the time trying to buy crowns. I am not in a rush. You understand me? I will sell them on my time when I need to, the way I need to, why I need to. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up here. Rarible's being slow.
Yeah, so I will be uploading new assets today, and then I will be announcing some things in the Discord shortly, inshallah, today when I get my Discord manager to tap in. Go to Crown Society if you want to go check that out. And you can go on Rarible, go to Crown Society. Yeah. So as you
You're
see, we
right
did
here.
77K. The highest selling NFT was 3,200. You know what I'm talking about? Market cap of 148K. We're gonna get that to a million soon. 168, my bad. Don't be disrespected.
Hmm.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yep, I got mine. I got my holographic one.
So please don't play with it,
All
y'all,
right, here we
because
go.
it's about to get serious over here. Because I decided that I'm not really about to focus on hella other projects. Now listen, I seen Jared say that he's not promoting nobody NFT projects. You understand me? Not for paper. Now listen, I'm a little different than Jared. I haven't got paid to promote any projects, so I put that out there first. Uh, but I will if it's aligned with my beliefs and I actually think it's valuable outside of you paying me. Right?
Hmm.
If you send it to me and I think it's a punk ass NFT project, I'm not touching it. You understand me? I don't want it. Or even if it's not even a punk ass one, I just don't think it's a valuable one that I think my people should spend money and invest in.
Yeah.
Not touching it. Right? People hit me up. You would be surprised my email is filled with people like that. You gonna send me over your project, it gotta be real, it gotta be valuable. You gotta have a budget if you gonna miss the keys to touch it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just saying that. Come with a budget. I mean, you gotta get your ETH right before you think keys is gonna even think about looking at it. I'm gonna evaluate it first.
Get the ETH right, but get the business plan, the roadmap, the strategy behind it right as well. Because most projects, make no mistake, most projects are probably going to go to zero. Just like most businesses are going to fail in the first 2 years. Most NFTs, I think, will fail much faster, but most of them are going to fail. So you need to have that level of discernment to judge projects based on their fundamentals. Now, if you want to go and just buy NFTs based on the art, fine, that's cool. But make sure you're buying it from people who are actually designing and branding themselves as artists. You buy from them, cool, buy for the art. But then if you want to go and buy for utility, if you want to buy to go make a quick flip, you need to start looking at some fundamental elements of these projects before just buying in because they have good marketing.
That's a super fact. That's a super fact. Because that's where the evaluation comes from. Now listen, I know y'all got a million questions. At the end of the day, join equation, join the NFT equation, join a community of people, um, and you also get signals on which projects to be able to buy into. You understand me? And please don't wait. Please don't wait. Don't play yourself. Every single day you miss out on opportunity costs because you don't want to tap in. So if you
Mm-hmm.
tapped into this live and you found value in it, go ahead, support yourself, invest in yourself, join the NFT equation, join Infinite Wealth Strategies, get access to our options, get access to our wealth standard course. You understand me? All in one. And that's a one-time payment. You know what I'm talking
Yep.
about? It's gonna be the best 500 you ever spent in your life. Get your
Mm-hmm.
children that education. You got a boyfriend, get him that education. You understand me? Because I know you want him to trick on you. You know what I'm saying? I know, and it's transparency. You can go check on a blockchain and see if he's making some money. You know
Get
what
them
I'm
some
talking
education for Valentine's Day.
about? Come on now.
There you go.
They don't want to hear that, Jared. They don't want to hear that. You want them to go spend some money on you. Y'all go to a little restaurant. You have sex afterwards, little liability sex, because y'all ain't making no money together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have some little liability sex. They had little liability kids. You know what I'm talking about? And have a whole liability family. Stop it. Start with the education, man. You know what I'm talking about? Start with some assets, some assets. You know what I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about? You know what I'm saying? Well, get your man, so get your man's right. Fellas, get your woman's right. You get her this course. You understand me? And then ask her like, damn, baby, did you take the course? No, you want me to go, you want me to take you on vacation? You ain't, I bought you the course. You ain't even implemented or executed. Because if you give her the knowledge, that's gonna feed her for the rest of her life, whether she
Right.
with you or not. That's the best way. Like she gonna be like, you know what? I ain't with him no more, but he did give me this course that put me on this game. She gonna have that good to say about you.
Yep.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm talking about? Like, I ain't gonna lie. They gonna be like, who put you on? All right, my ex got me this NFT equation and infinite wealth strategies, and and he's the reason I'm a boss right now and I'm rich and stuff. But forget him. But you know what? I rock with him. So you would have to say, yeah, like it's gonna be a love-hate situation there.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Somebody said, "What happens if I have a dumb boyfriend?" That's fine, you know.
This is why
we'll make him smart.
This is even more. If you got a dumb boyfriend, you are a dumb girlfriend. There's no such thing as one without the other, because it's a dumb decision to choose a dumb man. So you can't be saying your boyfriend dumb and try to say you not dumb. No, it's dumb and dumber. I don't want to hear that. You better get the education yourself so you can teach him, and then tell him he can't have none of, you understand me, the goodies unless he learn the education. And then be like, did you pass the course? Did you know this? And then if he can't get that, then don't walk into the bedroom. But don't be trying to put dumbness on one person. That's a dumb relationship. That's what that is. Hey man, I chose violence the rest of this month, so don't come to me expecting nothing else. I choose violence for the rest of the month, for the whole month. I'm just letting y'all know what type of energy I'm on. Just so y'all know, I'm choosing violence. I see y'all and when spring come and the New Year's come in March and stuff, I go back to Zen peace. I'm levitating in the multiverse somewhere. But until then, I choose violence, B. And oh yeah, and my folks, if you're in the UK, I'll be in the UK later this month too. So make sure y'all lock in. We got big things coming. If you're in the UK and you will be a part of Crown Society, we're gonna do a special meetup. You understand? We're gonna lock in. So I'm gonna be putting out more stuff for that. But make sure y'all get into this equation and stop bullshitting with yourself. I need to put out a special Crown and then get an NFT equation Discord, white Discord. Just do one special one just for the Discord. I'm gonna have my guy put up something.
Okay.
My guy put up something.
Yeah,
Y'all tell me, what's the NFT equation colors?
Who knows? It's gonna be red, white, and black.
Okay, red, white, and black. I'm gonna have to make a red, white, and black crown.
Candy says she's trying to listen to us, but she at her job right now. I was in college trying to learn about these NFTs. I had to give one up.
Listen, I know you want to fire your boss. I don't like him just the same way you don't like him. And it's not, he ain't a bad guy. He just, first of all, his jokes suck. He always getting on your case just because you late. You understand me? You understand me? Always got some other task for you to do, right? He make it seem like he done made it so much better in life because he the manager or she the manager. You know what I'm talking about? Or the assistant manager or the assistant of the assistant's manager. You know what I'm talking about? And then they want to give you life advice. Like, come on, man. You come on, man. Boosie voice, you a step up from where I'm at. Like, how you gonna teach me how to get ahead? we like neck to neck. Listen, I know I had that before. You understand me? Listen, I had to tell him, listen, man, you may be the manager, but I'm the boss. Hey, that's what you go and tell him. You're going to tell him that. I say, listen, Keys said I'm the boss, you just the manager, okay? Tell him Keys said that. And they got a problem, they fire me. You know what I'm talking about? General Keys ain't got no problem with handling your manager for you, all right? They not a boss, they just a manager. To remind them, you don't own this, you work for this, and I work for this. So we work together. I don't work for you. Tell them that. Talk to them like that. I work for myself. I'm only here as a stepping stool. You understand me? I'm only here for a moment. You might be my coworker right now, but you may be working for me later. Remember that. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all lucky y'all can afford me at this moment, but what I'm about to learn from Keys and Jared, y'all won't be able to afford me for much longer. I'm just taking this money, getting the education and learning, flipping this so that I can fire all of y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Don't get me wrong. Y'all ain't remind them, you ain't the only person that can fire, right? I could fire y'all too. Listen, man, choose violence. I probably don't bother for the rest of listen, yesterday I went and I took a break from life and everything. I ain't answer a single call, not a text. So if you called me, yes, I purposely didn't answer the phone. I don't care if it was Jesus calling me and he came back after 2,000 years and said, I need to talk. You got to wait till tomorrow, brother. Okay? You understand me? No matter who it was, because I had to get them downloads yesterday. I woke up with so much energy today. You understand me? I jumped out the bed and I said, oh, it's time to get active. You got to take those days for yourself, get you some clarity. You understand me? Now I'm energized and now I'm vibrant. So make sure y'all tap in with the NFT equation. It will give you consistent updates on the market, give you signals on which projects to buy in, consistent education. You'll never be lost. I wonder what's going on. I don't know what's going on. No, you're going to be in a community of people who are learning together and earning together, man. And that's really, I think, the most beautiful part about it. If you can't afford the whole $500, we break it down, right, to where you can actually get payments, right? I think it starts with like $97 or something like that.
It's 83.
$83. So basically, you ain't got to ask yourself, I can afford $500. Can you afford $83 to start learning right now? I did a breakdown on how even a family in the lowest income quintile of $19,000 has $100 for wealth. Take that $100. You understand me? Take 83% of it, put it towards this because this is your economic opportunity, right, to improve yourself. So make sure y'all lock in. Text equation to 323-577-6692. Get in today. Once you get in, I need you to go to the Infinite Wealth Strategy page, and I need you to DM them proof. DM them proof that you have bought in. We will then give you access to the Infinite Wealth Strategy Discord as well. So you will now be a part of two communities for one. It ain't no better nowhere, nothing kind of deal going on. You know what I'm talking about? Price keeps going up. Just letting y'all know.
Yep.
My brother, did you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, I'm gonna just keep adding more and more content. So more and more value, yes, that price is going to increase. But no, keep us tuned on those hats though, because people keep asking.
Yeah.
We need to know.
Yeah, no, they coming real soon, man. You know, I just had to hit y'all with a teaser. Y'all ain't even seeing all the colorways, so just know. But I will be dropping these. They probably gonna sell out fast, and then I'm probably gonna drop each color at a time. You understand me? So I appreciate y'all though, man. I love y'all. Peace.
Peace.